Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon beta has just been released. Since I love shooters, I downloaded it and gave it a try. First of all, I'm not really a third-person lover. However, all of you guys know Tom Clancy's The Division. The game was, in my opinion, the best third-person shooter game in 2016. The campaign mode, the multiplayer, the co-op, dark zone, looting, everything was perfectly balanced. As such, I downloaded Ghost Recon Wildlands. The game takes place in Bolivia. Bolivia is the cocaine capital of the world, fueled by the Santa Blanca drug cartel, with operations spread across the entire country. Society has been twisted into a narcotic-fueled wasteland, despite the lovely weather. That's one good thing about this game. The weather is much better compared to The Division's coldy winter. However, this is bad news for the United States government, who responded by dispatching an elite operation units, which will be you, to deal with the growing drug epidemic. This is the moment where you step in and take control. Initially, at least, Wildlands looks set to make good on potential of its setup. Climbing into a nearby 4x4, I find myself driving down a steep cliff via a long and winding dirt road. As upbeat Bolivian music blares out of the car stereo, a quick flick of the right analog stick reveals a picturesque view of lush Bolivian countryside. Below, as the glare of the sun hits my windscreen. Tasked with infiltrating an outpost and interrogating a cartel commander, my lengthy journey involves swearing around locals who decide to wander across the road and carefully attempting to avoid enemy patrols, as well as oncoming traffic. A peaceful countryside drive, this most certainly is not, with Wildlands' crisp environment looking sharp and lush on PS4, while the by-the-number soldier chat over the comms en route to the objective does little. The beautifully rendered world does a brilliant job of making me feel like I'm exploring a stunning but troubled country. Unfortunately, once the first impression actually starts, that illusion quickly begins to shatter. For a game supposedly based around tactical combat, the incompetence of both sides of the fight made what I saw of Wildlands feel entirely unconvincing as a single-player experience. While the game undoubtedly fared better during my multiplayer demo, the frustrating enemy still damped the experience. It's a shame, because I really wanted to love Ghost Recon Wildlands. Selling itself as a Narcos meets Breaking Bad co-op shooter, the game's interesting setting could have led to the most refreshingly unique tactical multiplayer action. The option to switch between third-person and first-person aiming feels refreshing, and the ability to approach mission either on foot or through a variety of different vehicles is a welcome one. But where Watch Dogs 2's world impressed with its variety and depth, coupled with its surprising mission variety, traversing Wildlands' vacant and repetitive sandbox suggests Ghost Recon could well be a disappointing return to the half-baked Ubisoft open worlds of old. Still, at only 3 hours in, I've admittedly only seen a tiny fragment of what Wildlands has to offer. Ubisoft promises that the full game will contain 11 different ecosystems, over 100 story missions and many different village and landmarks to discover. So there's obviously still room for Ghost Recon Wildlands to shine. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little review of Ghost Recon Wildlands. Let me know what you think about the game down in the comment section, and while you're down there, drop me a like, it really does help me out. Until next time, my name is Snaptic and I will catch you guys in the next video.